We're going to talk about goals. Oops. So can you guys hear me? Can anyone hear me? Looks like it should be. Hey, Crystal.
Hi,
Can you hear me? Besides
Yeah,
being, I'm going to shut my door. Okay. Yes, we need to wait for Jensen. And then we have another gal here too, Jennifer.
We'll do this.
Okay. So everyone, welcome to the Zoom Metabolic Health Call. I'm not sure if anybody else will be joining in, but we can start talking about, we're going to talk about setting goals because obviously it's the beginning of the year. We all start out with big, hey, how are you? There's Jensen, yay. So, and Jennifer, I see your name up there, so welcome. But yeah, we're going to talk about goals, and it's the new year, and we all like have a lot of plans. It's kind of a, you know, at the end of the year, you reflect on how much you did in that year, and then you think about what you want to accomplish in the new year. And so that's what everybody's doing right now, and that's what we're excited because we're getting a lot of patients that are coming in with, you know, big goals that they want to. Oh, there's Amber, I see you. Isn't she? Yeah, I thought I could see a reflection in the window. So anyway, setting goals is very important because if you don't have goals, like how are you going to accomplish anything? And so it's really important, no matter what we're doing in life, we have to have goals. If it's, you know, to get a college degree or to save money, or in our business, it's improving your health, feeling better, you know, maybe getting stronger, losing weight, maybe building muscle, just making yourself feel better for the new year because you deserve to feel good and life is short. So you need to, you know, do what you can to feel good about yourself and to feel healthy. And so anyway, usually when someone asks about their health and fitness goals, they might say, I want to lose 20 pounds. How many times we hear, I want to lose 50 pounds, you know, that kind of thing is often what we hear. And it's good to want things like that, but you need to really do your outcome as goals too. So outcomes get affected by things that happen. Life happens. You get busy, you know, your kid gets sick, you miss out on things you're helping out with family, of other things. It can be influenced by physical things like hormones, stress, you sprained your ankle, or you can't sleep, you're just feeling terrible. So you can't make your body do what you want it to do. So you have to, you know, be gentle with yourself and control the controllables, because that's all all you can do. Some things are out of your hand. So, like a client might say, I want a flat stomach. So then you say, okay, that's great. And then write that down as an outcome you want, but then you got to think about what you need to do to reach that outcome. So there's a lot of things like eating slowly would be one, way to reach that goal. It helps you be more mindful and pay attention to what you're eating and make better food choices and things. And then eating slowly, you'll feel more satisfied. You just enjoy it longer and, really focus on the task instead of just like eating really fast. And then, so that can help. That'll help you eat less, will help you lose fat and help with digestion. We always need to rest and digest. If you're eating on the run, when you're walking, when you're driving, you don't even get it digested as much. And so you don't get the nutrients out of it that you need to get. So rest and digest is really important, and just not multitasking. And I know we're not supposed to eat at our desk, but I do that. I admit you're doing things for work while you're eating. Yeah. But Jensen's good. She'll go sit in the beautiful lake room and enjoy the view. And that's really good for your mental health, and as well as if you're eating, or digesting. But anyway, so the outcome, is really going to be affected by behaviors. Behaviors are what we're in control of. So if your outcome is you want to lose 10 pounds, you need to eat just until you're satisfied instead of stuffing yourself at each meal. If you want to, an outcome is lower your blood sugar because you're going to get diabetes or pre-diabetic, just like limit like your sugary foods or sweets at least, and you can say like have it only 3 times a week or something, or just limit it. Don't do it every day. That's dessert used to be just like special occasions, but now it's like every day. Everyone likes to have their sugar in their dessert. But if you want to squat more weight, you just like squat 3 times a week, build up to it and just keep increasing the amount of weight that you're squatting. So to set behavioral goals that are very powerful, write down one outcome you want. So don't overthink it, just name the desire that you want the most of all. So, and then write down some skills that you'll need to get that outcome. So if you're just starting out, think about fundamental skills and break it down. Don't make it too hard, because you'll never meet your goals if you overwhelm yourself. You got to make them doable and, something you can actually achieve. But write down behaviors that can help build those skills, like packing your gym clothes the night before, having everything set out. That will help make you more accountable to actually get up and go to the gym. And then just do the behavior today, tomorrow. Don't expect results like right away. It's going to take time. And if you screw up on one day, start over the next day. Every day is a clean slate. So anyway, so also don't turn avoid goals into approach goals. So if your goal is stop drinking soda or stop eating junk food, those are not, they're good to understand and everything, but sometimes it's better to avoid goals that are psychologically counterproductive. So because telling yourself to stop doing something almost guarantees you're going to stop doing it. So I could say I'm going to quit drinking, bang. That's my really bad habit. But if I should tell myself that I'll drink water, I'll drink more electrolyte water, because then that will help me stop the focus of the bang, the things that I know I shouldn't have. So, do like goals, like if you're wanting to stop eating junk food, your approach would be to have vegetables and fruits, meat sticks, things prepared in advance. And that benefit is that they're going to be good for you. You'll be fuller and it'll help you get more of them. And if another thing you want to avoid is stop overeating when you're stressed or overwhelmed, then you should practice eating slowly, taking bites, slowly, and breathing in between your bites and just eating slower. So when you're calmer, your meal times are going to be much more positive, and your digestion will be better, because when we eat really fast, we don't, it's not going to be absorbed, and you'll have like more stomach pains and gas and things like that. belching. So if you stop drinking soda, just have a glass of water with 3 meals each day, and that will help. You don't get constipated, you don't get headaches, you just feel better. And so those are some different goals. So I was going to ask you guys what your goals are for the year, because I know some of you have them probably. So Crystal, can you share one of your goals?
I've been trying to do low carb, high protein, fat. I lost like 20 pounds a while ago, and I'm still like 20 pounds that I want to lose. So it's a very slow process this time, is what I am realizing, because it comes off quicker when you have more to lose.
Yeah.
So my goal is just to stick with it and be patient with myself and not obsessed with the scale or inches or anything like that, but just be consistent with what I'm doing. So
yeah, that's great. Yeah, just think about how far you've come. Like, even my husband was noticing your pictures from last year, like, wow, Crystal, you've really lost
I know, I was like, my
feet are awesome.
big last year.
That's great, and I want to age gracefully, and so every year you just want to look a little better, and but yeah, that's great that you have come, made these changes. And if that's a great thing about, I like pictures. Pictures say things that you don't, because you see yourself every day. Me and Jensen see you every day, so we get used to the beauty. We get used to
even you since you've started here. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, you look younger.
Yeah,
like you look a lot younger. Yeah,
probably some of the aesthetic stuff, but
yeah.
no, I know, it's amazing. I know, I think about, the first year that we were open, and we went through a lot here and starting a new business, and it's been a really great ride. And yeah, it's very a good feeling to know that we've survived the first year and we're looking better and using our services, because that is the best way for others to know what we're doing, and we can explain it better to others because we are using the services. And because that's what it's all about, is inspiring other people, and then they want to feel good too. And when you feel really good, you want everyone else to feel good too, because it's just such a great feeling. And some people don't even know how bad they feel because they've never felt really good. So yeah, but it's all the things, we have so many great services that can help people. So it's awesome. So we're really lucky because we're here all the time and can learn a lot about them. But anyway, Jensen, do you have any goals for the year you want to share?
To not be on my phone as much.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah.
As your phone's ringing.
As your phone is going off. So how could Jensen work on that, you think, Crystal? Just have time limits. I know there's apps you can use that will track your time that you're on your phone.
Your screen time and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know for myself, when I'm I know that I probably shouldn't do something, I just stop right away and try to focus on something different to do. So if you can just accept that fact that, oh my gosh, I shouldn't, put it down, or just whatever you can do, and kind of change the subject and change the thinking in your brain to just even walk down the hall if you're not busy, or, just take some steps to get, moving and feel better rather than sitting on our devices. So
it's so addicting. It is so addicting, these phones. And every time you go out to eat or go anywhere at the gym, you'll look around and everybody's on their phones. And it's really crazy. There's so many apps that we rely on, and you want to look something up, you get on your phone. I mean, it's just such a habit. So definitely we're thinking of ways we can help you with the phone thing, but you got to help us too, because I think I have the problem, maybe Crystal doesn't, but yeah, I know I want to read more books, and I figured if I was not on the internet or the computer and my phone as much, I could get more of my books read that I want to read. So that is a really good goal that a lot of us, because plus you have little sweet Kinley who's watching you, you know, and she's going to be doing everything you're doing.
Yes.
And so you want to set a good example for her. And I know she's a rough and tumble girl. She loves to do things.
Yes, she does.
So that's so good, you know, and you're going to set the example for her, and you guys are fun parents. And so she's lucky. But yeah, just, and then watching the phone time of the kids and all the apps. Oh man, I don't envy you there.
She just got an iPad and she's on it a lot.
Yeah, I know, because it does a lot of really cool things, I'm sure. And yep. So anyway, there are definitely good benefits of a lot of the apps and a lot of things we can get online, but it's just limiting our time with it. So let's see. Does anybody else have any goals they want to share? I don't know if Jennifer's on there, if that's Lynn or so anyway, so performance goals are like outcome goals, and they could be limited by things outside of our control. Like you want to walk outside every day, you're doing the 75 hard or whatever, that challenge that a lot of people just started because it's the beginning of the year, and maybe it's rainy or snowy or windy and you can't get out and walk. So that's out of your control, yet influences your time. You could get a cold. You know, there's all kinds of things going around, and us three, we've stayed healthy though, haven't we? We haven't gotten anything, so that's exciting.
Good.
Yeah, that's good. So anyway, you want to think about things like that can happen, and you know, if you can't achieve it, don't feel like you failed. You just start over the next day, or when you get to feeling better, you know, you can still do it. Don't let it get you down. Some people, they just keep giving up, and then they start, oh, I'll start Monday, and then Monday comes and then they have another excuse. So you just have to, you know, you have to do it. So no one can do it but you. It has to be your, you know, that's when I thought, when I did my transformation, like my mom was gone, my dad was gone, my brother was gone. No one is going to do it for me. I have to do it myself, and life is too short. You got to enjoy it. And so anyway, let's see, some notes here. So the big things with goals, you know, make them achievable. Don't like say, I'm going to go to the gym 7 days a week and I'm going to cut out carbs completely, you know, because you just can't, nobody can do that. You have to just, you know, set smaller goals that are attainable. If you try to change everything at once, you'll definitely fail, then you'll give up, and then you're done. So take an honest look at your goals, and like when you are starting them, think about what you're going to do to reach them and celebrate along the way. So like, you know, when you lose like 10 pounds, that's huge. I mean, maybe you still have 50 to lose, but the first 10 that's amazing. You know how many people would love to lose 10 pounds, you know? So just think about how far you've come. And then if you stick with it for another couple months, just think how much more progress you could make. So, let's see. And focus on what to do rather than not to do. So focus on, even like with when people are doing food restrictions, or they're trying, you know, they can't have dairy because they have an allergy. Just focus on what you can have instead of what you can't have, because then it just keeps you on the positive side. There's a lot of things you can have to eat. You just can't have this one thing, but think about the good things you can have. Enjoy the journey, you know, choose behaviors. Like if I love weightlifting, and I think it's really important, but if you're never going to lift weights because you like to do biking or you like to do rowing or whatever, do that. You know, whatever you're interested in that works for your lifestyle is going to be the most important. So think about what brings joy to your life, and, you know, walking is a great way to start. It's really good. Anybody can do it. Even if it's cold outside, you can go to the mall or go to Costco and walk. There's a lot of places you can walk there, you know, go inside, run up and down the stairs, or walk up and down the stairs. That will be good indoor exercise too. So, and then, you know, consult one of us if we can help you in any way with reaching your goals and helping you get started. Because I know it is hard to make that first move and to come into a place like this or to make that phone call to get started, to go to the gym. I have a fitness classes, and to get people to come is really hard because once they come the first time, it's always easier. So another thing I've had people do when they go to the gym is like, they didn't want to go to the gym, but say they make a deal with themselves. I'll go for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I want to leave. I can just leave. I'll let myself leave. And then usually after 10 minutes, you're feeling pretty good and you want to stay. So that works a lot for a way to get yourself, hooked on the gym. And it's not easy. I don't want to go every time for sure, but sometimes just, getting your gym clothes on and making that first move is the hardest part. And then once you get there, it's not so bad. And if you can meet a friend there, that can help too, because that's like accountability and you're going to meet someone there. So I was meeting a friend before work at the gym in the morning for a while, and then we kind of got off of it, and it made me feel really good for the rest of the day, because usually I work out at night. But that's another good way to keep up with your good intentions of working out and starting your day off right, or whenever you go, just meet someone, do a class, a small group class or something. So do you guys have any questions or anything?
No, but I totally agree with that. I mean, like just taking the stairs here up to the bathroom, like me and Jensen will do that as much as we can, just those little things, setting small goals, even if you're not, lifting for an hour every night in the gym, like just setting small goals to get to, possibly doing that, but just being realistic with yourself and being gentle with yourself and not putting too much pressure. Because I think that's too like where I fall off. I say I'm going to do this every day, and I put a lot of pressure on myself, and then it kind of gets overwhelming, and then you want to quit. And I think that's a problem too for some people. So
it's true. So true. I know I'm trying to do carnivore nutrition this month, and my husband's like, no, you can't have ketchup and you can't have marinara sauce. And I'm just like,
oh no.
I'm not just going to eat plain meat. He goes, just meat and cheese. I'm like, no. So yeah. So, you can do your own version of whatever, but I figure if I'm eating all the carnivore things, I'm getting a lot of protein, and that's going to help keep me full and help me build muscle and get me.
How much protein are you getting a day doing that?
Oh, I'm not even recording it.
Okay.
Probably at least, 100, 150. I probably don't get 150 that much, because if you get 150 grams of protein, you're going to be so full. But I'll try to get at least 100, 125 every day. But I'm not good about recording it. I'm trying, but yeah, in the past I've done it before. But so yeah, it's just if you don't like to use MyFitnessPal, you can even just write it down, just to get a ballpark idea of what you're eating. And but yeah, it's never easy. It's an ongoing battle. And when you eat like crap, you feel like crap, and when you eat really good, you feel good. So just got to keep that in mind, and find an accountability buddy, like a gym partner, or even somebody that you text every day and just say, okay, I'm going to do this and this today, and I'm going to drink 100 ounces of water a day. But yeah, parking further away is really important too. Like when you go to the grocery store, park far away. Have to keep safety in mind these days. But remember, sometimes if I park close, like at Target or something, and there's a whole bunch of cars, I can't ever find my car, and I forget where I parked. And then I'm walking around the park. Has anybody ever done that? You're walking around the parking lot looking for your car, and you just want to go home and get in your car, and so crazy. So if you park far away, it's easy to find your car, because it's
that's true. Yeah.
Just have to watch for strange vehicles or anybody parked next to you that could be trying to get you. But yeah, just parking further away, making trips. Like every time I finish with a chart, I go put it away. So that way it gets me walking a little bit more. And I got a standing desk now, so I'm standing. So most of the time I always stand. And then, just make those extra trips instead of calling somebody or texting them. Walk, down the hall, or walk to where you need to go to talk to them in person. And get extra steps, because sitting all day is really, like, sitting is the new smoking. So it's really bad to sit. Yeah, and like sitting to watch TV, you lose a lot of hours of your life just by sitting there, and your blood gets stagnant, and we need to walk and move around to get our lymph system moving. It makes you feel better. If you can go for a 10-minute walk after each meal, that will lower your blood sugar a lot and help you feel a lot better. And just really after eating is a really important time to move too. So, but anyway, any other comments or questions or anything? We are so excited.
Brenda, I always have questions for you, but I can't think of anything right now.
We're right next door to each other, so you can ask me anytime. But
yeah,
other people have questions too, and we will be available if anyone has any questions. Always willing to help and get people started out on the right track. So, and I love all the people at the gym now, and never want to be judgmental, because I know some people feel very intimidated. It's scary to be the new guy at the gym and worried about if you're doing things right. But there's a lot of people that are supportive and encouraging you to go. So, got to get started. So, all right. Well, unless anyone has any other questions, we will end this Zoom, and we'll look forward to the next one, probably next Tuesday. So, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Brenda.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.